Hello there, and welcome to this edition of District Administration Solution Showcase. My name is Kurt Isley-Durley. I'm the magazine's web seminar editor, and I'll be your host. In Solution Showcase, we profile new and innovative products, solutions, and programs that can help you meet your district's needs in a short video overview. Our guest for this edition is Jeff Ulmer. He is Senior Curriculum Specialist at McGraw-Hill. He's here to tell us about SRA Open Court Reading from McGraw-Hill Education. So, Jeff, it's so great to have you with us here today. I'll turn it over to you at this point. Welcome to Solution Showcase.
Thanks, Kurt. It's exciting to be here today. I'm excited to be here to share with you a brand new solution we have at McGraw-Hill Education that is leading the way to literacy success. This program we're going to talk about, Open Court Reading, is an infallible solution for those early learners. Welcome to Open Court Reading 2016. A kindergarten through third grade reading program designed to meet the rigors of the 21st century classroom while staying true to what has worked for over 50 years. This new edition of Open Court Reading takes the research and pedagogy of 50 years of success and ties it to 21st century technology and skills to provide teachers and students with the tools and resources necessary to not just succeed, but excel. Let's take a minute to think about why we're doing this. First grade is a big deal, and the data is very clear. We know the importance of first grade instruction. According to research gathered by the American Federation of Teachers, if a child doesn't learn how to read in first grade, they have a 90% chance of never becoming a confident reader. That's powerful. In addition, we also know from a recent study by the American Educational Research Foundation found that students who can't read on grade level in third grade and are still below level by eighth grade are 4 times less likely to graduate from high school. Think about that. We know that if we don't get them reading in first grade, they're in trouble. And if we don't catch them up by third grade, there's a good chance they won't graduate from high school. What does this tell you about the importance of K through 3 reading instruction? That's why we're here today to talk about open court reading. We understand the challenges of the 21st century classroom. Time is of the essence to prepare the students for the 21st century workforce. Open court reading has been partnering with schools for over 50 years to prepare them for the adventures of the workplace. This new edition provides schools and districts with a blueprint for success. Research tells us what needs to be done. We also provide you and your teachers with systematic teaching and systematic learning. Research also suggests how things should be done. And finally, you're provided with resources to reach every learner. What do we do if students need extra support? In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to take you on a brief tour to see exactly how Open Court Reading does this. We'll start our quick journey today about Open Court Reading by looking at the plan Open Court Reading uses to assure all students can become confident and competent readers and writers. Before we can get children reading, we have to have a plan in place to get the job done. The plan for Open Court Reading has been 50 years in the making. For over 50 years, Open Court Reading has been impacting lives and changing the trajectory of student achievement for children around the world. Today, we're proud to share with you the newest edition of this timeless program, Open Court Reading 2016. This new edition builds on the success of Headway, Collection for Young Scholars, Open Court Reading, and Imagine It, to provide teachers and schools with cutting-edge resources with purposeful technology designed to close the gap for struggling students and provide on and above level students the resources and tools necessary to succeed and to excel in school. Teaching children to read is rocket science. Many pieces have been come together and many neurons need to fire at just the right time for students to learn the code to become fluent and confident readers. Over the last 60 years, research has been very consistent about what is needed to get more students reading. Explicit instruction, strong foundational skills, and quality literature. Open Court Reading has done this for a long time, and this new edition of the program continues that legacy while staying true to what we know works to get students reading and adjusting to reflect the most current research. The blueprint for success in open court reading begins with spending the right amount of time and the right skills to get the job done. This visual representation gives you an idea for how much time we spend on different skills. This scope and sequence gives a clear picture on not just what is being taught in open court reading, but how it is scaffolded and supported to assure maximum success for students. Notice how the emphasis is not only on foundational skills across the grade levels, but also on critical vocabulary, inquiry, and writing skills. These skills come together to produce confident readers and writers. Providing students with these skills and strategies is one thing, but open court reading also provides teachers and students with high-quality, diverse literature across all grade levels to ensure them the critical thinking, reading, and writing needed to extend their knowledge of these themes. 12 weeks of the school year is focused on science themes. 12 weeks is focused on social studies themes, and 12 weeks is focused on universal themes. The last piece of the blueprint for success with open court reading is the support piece. In addition to providing high-quality, in-person professional development, this new edition of the program also provides teachers and administrators with a wealth of online support to solidify solid implementation and maximize student achievement. Teachers and administrators will have access to a Quick Start implementation course, over 500 Show Me How videos, and an online community to engage in conversations and deepen their understanding of not only open court reading, but reading instruction in general. Having a partner by your side is a key element to raising student achievement. Implementation of open court is done with systematic teaching and systematic learning. Having a blueprint is the first step of the process for increasing and sustaining student achievement, but delivering on the blueprint is what truly makes open court reading a unique and powerful program. To assure maximum success, open court reading uses a scaffolded approach to deliver instruction. All skills and strategies are carefully scaffolded using the I do, we do, you do plan. We begin with maximum support to assure everyone has the support they need to be successful. But as the year progresses, that scaffolding is slowly moved away and students gain more and more independence and confidence. We partner with schools and districts to build strong learners and thinkers one step at a time. As a school leader, it is important for you to know that there is a systematic plan in place to assure students are successful. In addition to having carefully scaffolded instruction, we also provide consistent lesson planning across all grade levels to help maximize instructional time and keep lesson planning to a minimum for teachers. Open Court Reading has a 3-part lesson plan designed to teach the necessary skills and help teachers maximize their time. The 3-part plan includes foundational skills, reading and responding, and language arts. This 3-part lesson plan is tied closely with daily differentiated instruction and an assessment system that you see here that is designed to quickly identify students who are at risk and provide regular assessment opportunities throughout the year in both digital and print formats to maximize student progress and make quality instructional decisions. Open Court Reading also provides teachers and administrators with the tools to implement the program using a print and digital approach or an all-digital approach, depending on the needs of the teachers and the students of the district. Finally, Open Court Reading also provides resources to reach the needs of every learner. For this part of our journey today, we're going to go online so I can show you the online resources available to meet the needs of every learner and show you how all these resources fit together. Here we are on the ConnectEd platform for Open Court Reading. All McGraw-Hill products are on this same platform of ConnectEd. When you log in, the demo site The username is Open Court Reading, and the password is OCR 2016. Once you log into Open Court, you're going to see all of the resources available here that support the instruction in Open Court Reading. We're going to look at the first grade instruction from the Teacher Edition first. So as you log in here, you can quickly see that the unit, lesson, and day number are at the top of the page. Easy for teachers to access, easy for teachers to deliver instruction with. From here, notice our three-part instructional plan is available right here. Foundational skills, reading and responding, and language arts. When we look at the instruction here in the three-part lesson plan, notice the teachers have all the resources at the top of the page to teach this lesson. The materials, the objectives, and the standards are here at point of use. Earlier in today's presentation, I mentioned Show Me How videos. This is an example of the Show Me How videos supporting the instruction in Open Court Reading. These quick videos provide teachers with quick tips for how to implement this lesson with the highest degree of fidelity. These lessons are 1 minute to 1.5 minutes in length and are directed at the teacher to support this specific lesson. As you look down through the lesson, you'll see all the instruction is available here for the teacher to deliver the instruction, and also all the e-presentation resources available as well. As you look through the lessons, you'll see the instruction laid out here exactly as it is in the Teacher's Edition. One piece I want to highlight for you as we're looking is that we have guides here for English learner support and intervention. Notice when I turn these guides on, the intervention lesson goes right here at point of use. If I turn the intervention off, that lesson disappears. The same is available here for the English learner as well. Notice the English learner lesson is here for the teacher. So if I need support from English language learners, the teacher can go right here at point of use and access that lesson right when they need it. In addition to that, notice in the upper left-hand corner, teachers have access to all the resources in the program in a digital format. So as a teacher, I can open and download all intervention teacher guides as I need it to support my instruction. All these resources are also available to save. So if I need this for intervention later, if I have an intervention teacher, they can download and save these resources as well. Notice the intervention lessons are here in addition to the English learner teacher's guides. All these resources are digital only to provide teachers with the maximum flexibility to deliver this instruction. You'll also notice here, teachers have access to all other print resources, including skills practice books, photo library cards, and activities, electronic activities as well. Also looking at the menu option, teachers also have access to the assessment component of the program. As I mentioned before, all the assessment in this program can be delivered either print or in digital formats. In the digital formats, the resources will collect the data and deliver it to teachers in an easy format. For you as an administrator, this data also will scroll up to you as an administrator so you can see all the school and district level data at your fingertips. Finally, from the teacher perspective, the last component is to notice that there's a teacher and administrator professional learning course. So all teachers will be available to go online and access all these professional development resources online. You notice there's an online video here, there's an online community here to support the instruction, as well as Quick Start course, implementation for outcomes, teaching the routines, and the just-in-time resource library. Providing teachers and administrators with these resources will assure a successful implementation for you. Now, we've taken some time to show you the teacher components of the online resources. As I mentioned, everything is available from the teacher perspective. But also notice that the student also has a wide range of resources available to support instruction. So as a student, I can quickly go online and access all the resources that go with this lesson, including the digital sound spelling cards, all the decodable books, and even digital games and activities to support the instruction. All these pieces are available to give students access and to build that homeschool connection that we know is so important. Students as well also have a resource library. Notice the student resource library provides them with all videos, background builder and vocabulary, access to all the sound spelling cards, decodables, all anthologies and big books, as well as games and activities. This is another great way to provide students with purposeful technology to support and extend the instruction. So as you can see here with Open Court Reading, all of the resources available in both digital and print formats to really connect instruction and build that tight bridge between the home and the school. We've had a chance to do a quick view of Open Court Reading to show you how the program really does work and close the gap and meet the needs of the students in your schools and your buildings. Open Court Reading is a program that provides an unparalleled blueprint for success. No other program has 50 years of research and efficacy to support the successful implementation and success for students in all different demographics. No other program provides you systematic teaching and systematic learning in the way Open Court does to assure success. And finally, with Open Court Reading, you'll see a wealth of resources to really reach the needs of every single learner in your buildings. I want to thank you for learning about Open Court Reading today, and we look forward to partnering with you in the future to support you, your teachers, and your students as you continue to go on that pathway to success.
Great. Thank you so much, Jeff. Very interesting. Now, let me ask you a couple questions here. First, you said in your intro there that this is for grades K to 3. Why is that? Why the emphasis on those early grades?
That's a great question, Kurt. That comes up quite a bit. We really focus on K to 3 because we know that is the critical foundation for what we need to really move the needle in our schools. We know that if we wait until fourth and fifth grade, the gap is too wide by that point. So we know that if we implement a successful, systematic, explicit program in grades K and 1 and 2 and 3, we put them on that pathway to success, and then they can do whatever they want when they get to the middle grades. That's an excellent question.
Okay, great. Thank you. Now, there's a wealth of resources for reading and literacy. What makes Open Court different? What makes this program unique?
What makes Open Court unique, Kurt, is number one, it's the instruction. Like I mentioned before, that blueprint for success. We've really fine-tuned that instructional plan to be sure that we do all the right things at the right time. So that instructional emphasis chart that I showed earlier really does make Open Court unique. It really does show how that instruction needs to be scaffolded in a way to really assure that all students build that foundation to be successful. Another piece that makes us really unique is the fact that we do have that phonics strand with our sound spelling cards that I didn't dive into in this session, but our sound spelling cards really make Open Court a little bit unique and gives those students that tool they need to be successful. And finally, that inquiry piece. Open Court Reading has a tried and true inquiry process that we begin in kindergarten that really emphasizes those higher order thinking skills. Many times we focus on just getting into thinking and reading, but with Open Court, it's not just about getting that foundation. It's about taking it and extending it as far as we can. And those pieces tied together really make Open Court a truly unique and powerful program.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. That's about all the time we have for now. Thank you so much for being with us, Jeff. Now, to our audience, if you would like more information about Open Court, you can go to the URLs you see on your screen here. Alternately, if you prefer, you can fill out this simple form that you should see on your screen directly below this video. If you fill that out, someone from McGraw-Hill will get in touch with you with some more information. So that is it for this edition of District Administration Solution Showcase. Thank you so much for watching.